should be live. It's a surprise stream, which mostly was spent updating things because my scanner refused to scan. So I planned to do some scanning and it didn't work. Yay. So I only have about an hour or something. Probably less by now, because I still need to do other things as well. But hey, I'm here. And I know not everyone can be here. Let's put the VTuber on. And since it's a surprise stream, I'm gonna use one of my lesser known characters. Thank you for loading. And I love the character Whisper Shadow Hunter because of all the curls. She has so lovely curls that go bouncy, bouncy, bouncy. That is, if I'm being seen by the camera. Hello, camera. Here I am. Hello, bouncy, bouncy, bouncy. Okay, reset position. There we go. And I'll put this over here so that when I look at my stream, I see her bouncy bouncy on the other side. Okie dokie. I plan to do 6 characters for 3D printing. Let's see if that actually works. And they're all Serenade Moon. So I already have Cam's extras and I have Starlene's extras. That's cool. We're gonna use this one. And this is for most or pretty much everyone a new character. And he's not new, he's just never been drawn before. Maybe just once, by the way. So that's where this sketch is based on. It was in the 4 sketch a day for a year project. And you see notes. So what kind of notes did I leave there? Right, the head wasn't right on the shoulders. So let's try to fix that before I start. That's a bit better. And I also need to draw the citrine side, which I completely forgot. And I'll probably use the symmetry tool for that as well. So the citrine sai is inspired by the 2 sai that people have. The Ninja Turtles, for example, just 2 of these weapons. But you can stab them together and make one big, how's you gonna call it? One big. Oh, sorry, didn't manage to mute in time. One big staff. So start recording. Now, who's Geos? Geos is the soldier of light. In Serenade Moon, by the way. Let's put the keyboard away so I can become a bit closer. 12? Was I using 12? Yep, 12. Right layer, right layer. And Geos is my first character who has dreads. But how to show that in 3D printable, I decided to go for curls. And as you can see, I sketched mittens. And I'm not sure if I'm gonna because as you know, you need to do the hand quite wild for it to look printable. And I expect a lot of things to fix with this. I don't know Geos that well. He only appeared once in a Serenade Moon movie. And he was possessed, so I never really worked him out. His partner, the Soldier of Darkness, is Eliza, which we already painted and all. And I really wonder if it is all going to be printed well. If I manage to finish these files, I'll try to print them during tomorrow's stream. Usually I print 2 at the same time. Don't think this finger is going to work, so I probably have to redo that. I know all the other soldiers will hold their weapon and Geos will not, but you know, things just happen the way they happened. Let's make it fancy designed. Because it's a magical weapon. That's a bit too... There we go. Should have also done... Yeah, I'm just gonna copy that. This just looks... Oh, wait. Hide. There we go. Just gonna copy it. Is this aligned slightly more like this? Okay, and then so why isn't the brush showing up? Right, wrong layer. There we go. Now his eyes. That's the eraser. I need the brush. That can be a part of the hair. PNG it. And let's see. Extrude centimeters. Yeah, it can be 11. That doesn't really matter. Usually I do 10, but this is slightly... There's something poking out of him. White, I believe, enabling smoothing, and that should be it. Let's see, which of the fingers? I forgot to invert output. Oh, there's a lot of chats. You're muted? Oh. Oh, I do apologize. I was so focused on my work, I didn't notice people were in chat. I was not muted. I'm just silent when I work. Thank you for the compliment that my art is cute. How old are you? You sound very young. I sound young. I'm far away from young. I'm way, 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 way adult. Is it based on star signs or something? No, it's based on my story. And then a couple of insults that I will not respond to. Okay. I messed up somewhere here. It's still not good. Did it pick? Oh, it picked all the fingers at once. At least that's nice. What did... Oh, wait, it's millimeters. It's 3 millimeters. I do apologize. I sometimes get a bit lost in working, and I'm not used to an audience. Okay, so this is the same. Wow, this looks ready to be 3D printed. Cool. 1 down, 5 to go. Download STL. And that's working. Onwards to the next image. So let's grab my sketch again. Because these are my sketches. And now we're going to work on Geo's his human form. Are you making a comic? Currently, this is not for a comic. I have a 3D printable project where I put my art up as 3D printables with a couple of freebies. They're on my Ko-fi, and I post the one every Monday with a max of 4 in the week. I am an author, so I do write novels, and I am a webcomic artist for my local newspaper, which I've been doing for about 18 years now. So I do make comics, just not at this moment. If you want me to draw, see the comics I draw, that's every Tuesday evening, Netherlands, around 8:30, 9 p.m. So yeah, I'm old, I'm ancient. But here we go, next one. I plan to make 6 3D printables at the moment. Let's see if that's gonna work out as well. And if you make a 3D printable of your work, you have to keep in mind that you can't keep every details from the sketch. I think I want to make this entirely solid because it's otherwise a pain to paint. If you do want to see me paint them, I have a cross stream planned this Sunday. Usually I do about 3 streams with breaks in between. Then I sign off, so it's for easy saving and all. And I post everything on my YouTube planned. I have updates on my YouTube. Tuesday is a speech stream, a muted speech stream, so put on your own music. Then we have the first day is a recording of a Tuesday stream. So that's webcomic and audio novel work. Usually, sometimes something else. Then on Friday, my audio novel gets a release. It's 1 week English, 1 week Dutch, 1 week not. And then we start all over again. I'm almost 18 and I can feel the wrinkles coming. Ooh, I feel even more old now. It's been a long, long time since I've been 18. What are you? You are one of his beads. Not sure if this is going to be 3D printable, this little area, but we'll find out. We'll find out. But even if you watch my my crash stream, you'll notice I'm very good at losing track of pretty much everything and people in chat. I'm in the zone. Oh, I don't think this is going to work. Need to make this thinner, otherwise it can't be printed. And painting a 3D printable takes a while because you have paint drying time. So that usually takes a couple of weeks. And I work on a couple at the same time. I do like Geo's smirky smirk. Wait, did I actually have a smirky smirk here? Oh yeah, it got. Sometimes it doesn't take the smirky smirk. Like I said, I didn't really write else. But I imagine him to be, yeah, the cool bro. Let's call it like that. My sketch next to me, there were no notes for the human form, the girl form. I don't like that line. I also have a tendency to mumble and talking to myself, but I'm at a stream, so of course I'm too much. And for those who watch it later, I passed 1/3 of editing of book 7. And no, still no news about the test print of book 6. I will try to reach out on Monday again. Maybe that person, my contact person, is sick. That sometimes happens. And I know it will be right eventually. I just want to have my test print and stock. I still have enough for the first event I'm going to. But yeah, would be nice if my 6th novel would be there as well. I can't remember where my Ctrl Z button is on my shortcut. Should look that up again. Do need to save. That doesn't make sense. You can't have... Again, gonna wonder if all the hair parts are going to be translated to the 3D file. We'll find out. And for those who follow me later, look, no, wait, what's the term again? Those who will well, people who watch this video later, Faros the cat is still fine. Still old. So we are aware of the situation, but he's still here. I put his hands in his pocket for this version because I technically have no character with hands in his pockets for the ones I created. Luckily, this tracing goes fast. It's not the most interesting thing to see. I know some people are interested in it. Right, his eyes. I always forgot to do the eyes and then like, oh right, I need to do the eyes. The eyes are uneven now. I like the somewhat smaller ones. I also try to not have any holes because those are annoying to paint. Right, I filled all those tubes, so maybe I should keep on filling those. Uniformity. Okay, I want an extra here. No, it's not in the design. But otherwise you only have long tubes and I want a mix of long and short tubes. Now let's see if I managed to do it correctly in one go. Okay. Wow. This part didn't do, so I need to make this one a bit smaller. But other than that, I'm not seeing any issues. Sure, his eyebrows are part of the goggles, but you know, it's not part of the eye, so looking good. I just need to fix this part up here. Yes, and let's try again. Like I said, this is not the most interesting thing to watch. Okay, seems like it put, yep, this one's open now. These are all good. Good. Okay, and that's Geo's done. Still need to make coins for him, at least for his soldier form. And of course, don't forget to save it as the Clip Studio Paint version with layers, because I made an edit. Okay, now we're going to do Magical Girl RB form, or RB Magical Girl form. This one can be deleted. Copy. First, and RB was Soldier of Melody. RB Soldier of Melody. Typos? No typos. I'm not gazing with my mouth open. Thank you very much. Close your mouth, Whisper. And why am I not refining the sketches? Well, there's no need to. As long as I leave notes for myself. So you'll already have a preview of who I will do next. RB is the only character that has an object in front of her face. And she's more the classical magical girl who wear heels, which makes no sense. You know what? I'm just going to flatten the image, because it's a new file anyway, and zoom in. And RB's color is blue. A bit marine blue. Need to do the fingers absurdly big, because otherwise they won't print. Not the great circle. And for those who think this is based upon, what are they called again? That Princess Xena warrior princess weapon. No, it's not. It's actually based upon frisbees. There we go. Don't really like that I have this part open. Our bees colors are, marine blue and red. Starline colors are yellow and marine blue. And Cam, the one on the right that I'll do next, her colors are red and yellow. And then we have the leader, but only in title because the girls rule everything. He has red, blue, and yellow, so primary colors. Did I have that smirk of Geo's, by the way? Sometimes I forget about this to check the smirk. Yes, the smirk is there. Currently one person watching on Twitch. And don't worry if you miss something. The Twitch keeps everything uploaded for about a week and then it deletes. And it takes about 2 months for a video like this to pop up on YouTube. At least the speech stream, because the live stream as well. Speech stream is a backup in case another stream failed. Ooh, fingers. That's why I prefer to hide the fingers. I did pose these girls in a way that eventually I want to make a standee of these girls together. So, oh wait, this is part of the hair, so that's easy. This part, so I accidentally hope that it will not look like a hole. Then I have an excuse. And yes, he does have 2 legs, but this one is 1 leg pulled upwards. You just can't see it because of the skirt. Okay. Don't think this is going to be printable, but hey, we're gonna try it anyway. And know these tracings take little time. Oh, missed a spot. Other. Okay, Happy New Year. Let's see. Then we need to do this and this. And let us see how much of it is seen by the converter. PNG, save, yes. Converter, change image. And convert with the same details. Okay, D didn't pick that all. Did pick all the fingers. Okay. Well, looking good. No weird holes in the back, making it easier to print. Whenever I mess up, the twirling around is very hard to get it back. Belly is visible, which is good. And download. And I want to do something in between before I continue. Files. Oh, you open over here. Okay. So, wait. Did I mess up? Ooh, I messed something up. This is RB's ring, not Starling's. Well, that's something I'll have to fix later. Those who get Starling probably also get RBs. Whoops. That, or I'm going to switch because, I can do that anyway. RB extras. Because Cam has the dots, RB has the squiggles, and Starling has the spikes, and it's going to be different now. So first of all, I need a new one. New layer. And I need a circle. And is this... Is this a 12? Yep, this is a 12. Okay, cool. So we're gonna fill it with that light color. And I designed something with a play button. You know what? I'm gonna go crazy. It's supposed to be a music player. Or become a music player. So what I want is a pause. Pause and play. And make this bigger. And now I have to make sure that this doesn't become too thin, so let's trace it. First of all, okay. So I need to eye this. Cool. And now we need to have that darker one. Where is my ruler? Ah, my ruler is there. Yeah, that doesn't work. And lead ruler. 8. And this should about be halfway. Okay. And let's do it on a different layer. Ruler. Show on all layers. Meanwhile, is chat still talking? Nope. No new messages in chat. Oops. You need to be here and you need to be here. Okay, let's see how this is going to print. And of course I need to remove Star's phone. Wow, that does the same. Delete. Oh, wait, delete. And delete. There we go. I am losing. Where's mouse? There's mouse. I can just do RB and Stars extras in one file. Doesn't really matter that much. Okay. Flare is looking fine and music player is looking fine as well. And download. I think that's the easiest way to solve it. Sure, it means people get one little bit extra, but you know, usually they always get the other one as well. And if they don't, well, it's not that terrible. There's something small. Oh, there's a sneeze coming up. I managed to capture that one in time. Okay, so we have RB done. We're going for first resave it. It's the good one. There we go. and then resave it as Chem, Soldier of Harmony, which unfortunately is gonna have a couple of empty spots. You know, the one I dislike doing because that's annoying to paint, but you know, it happens. Needs to be a little bit smaller. Okay, and first yes applier and then delete ruler, because I don't need to have this this ruler. Ruler, delete ruler. From the set, I really like Cam's result. Cam's color, well, we already had a magical girl scheme, but while RB's color is blue and Starlene's color is purple, Cam's color, no, Starlene is pink, RB is blue, Cam is purple. Okay, those that chin doesn't look good. Let's redo it. And let me check in chat. No new messages. I'm not much fan of the open mouth because of the narrow space to paint. The girls all have each from each other's costume in their costume. For example, Starlene and Cam both have this collar type. RB and Cam are the only ones with a bare belly button. And RB has the same shape of band waist as Starlene. And Cam's final pinky is behind the ring. Okay, someone obviously dug in their New Year's Eve pile and found some cannonballs. This one is going to be annoying to be painted. They all, by the way, have a line over here in their secondary color, but I figured you don't need that as a guide. You can just do that by hand. And gives a little more creativity for people who want to use these characters as standees, for example, for their D&D sessions. Seriously, dude. And then tomorrow in the news, we're going to read that someone has lost an arm, a finger, a hand, because of unexpected explosions of fireworks. And this one you can't see. Okay, eyes. And let's select the background. Oh, wrong layer. Hole, 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 hole. So many holes. The eyes are very uneven. Just kind of look a little bit tougher, herpaderp. That's better. Maybe I can add the eyebrows. Usually don't do eyebrows, but it's looking so bare. No, don't think this is gonna work. Well, if you want eyebrows, you'd better paint them on. Let's see how many fingers it captures in one go. Okay, nothing weird in the back. Final finger not done. So yeah, that's the only thing I need to change. Oh, belly was done. Like I said, that's why you need to have absurdly big fingers, because it otherwise won't print. Maybe this might be ready. Oh, first need to change the image. I'm not a smart person. Still not that finger. Looks good. Good silhouette. Okay, so that was Chem and RB. And then the final one I plan to do today. One is going to be detailed. One is going to have wings. We have angel wings for Irina, but there's another character. How about we zoom out first? And we're going to save as. We have 2 sets of angel wings for Irina, but this character will have 2 sets of bat wings. Where's my scan/picture? First, we're going to do Courage herself. Zoom in a bit more. That's a bit too long. That's better. I'm not sure if this mouth is going to be printable, but we'll find out soon enough when we test the file. And let's also see if we can get some eyebrows there. I think I'm going to deviate from the design and not do that line here, because Courage also wears a lot of t-shirts. So with funny text on it. So if I keep the design like this, it can either be a tank top or a shirt with text on it. And of course, some poses are a bit repeatish because after making so many designs, you're bound to get a few repeats, and yeah. You won't really see that during the releases because they're not often released in the same month. Okay, that should be Courage. Let's do her eyes. A bit light, otherwise will not. There we go. I need to have 3 different colors for the software to recognize things as different spots. Don't think that little part is going to be printable, but we'll see, we'll see. Needs to be a bit lighter. That way I can make a simple height map. So let's see what I need to fix in this design. Right, got distracted. Okay, this part I would expect it, but other than that, it looks fine. Even got the eyebrows. Okay, cool. And now we're going to do her wings. You don't, of course, have to do the wings, but it's there. And I'm going to do just up front because that means you have more things to work with, even if it doesn't really make that much sense on here. But first, let's name it wings. And we need the guide rule thingy again, just 2. And let's make them a completely different color so I can actually see what I'm doing. Still need to have this guide of courage because otherwise the wings will become too big. Nope, typos. Yeah, there was no mistake about that going right, so cool. Did design more dragon wings and stuff like that, just haven't released that yet. Okay, and now we're going to make another type of wings. And I think all the wings I created are kind of small, so maybe I should make a big one. I need to have this one active. Okay, then I'm going to make this dark. Zoom in a bit. It's new layer, so I mean, all the wings I created were kind of small. You can always enlarge them, but these are technically meant to be big. Yay, spammers! Okay, these one have the open things. If you don't like it, just cut them off. But yeah. And of course you can use them for different things this way. Download. Cool. And then we have the final character of today. And we save this as Courage file because I want the wings with her. Okay. Now we're going to do the Soldier of Ice. Flatten image. And I can just copy this. That's probably a lot easier. Remove the ruler. Let's just redo this. And she too has her leg raised. I'm not sure if I can do all those parts, all those, I don't even know, ribbons. Did feel a bit tall. So maybe I want to squish it a bit. Just slightly. That's better. And then we can make it a bit bigger. Still have a lot of them to do after this, but for today this is enough. You know, this one is for the final year of 3D printables. Because that's the soldier themed. I'm gonna need a symmetry tool for the staff. Thumb is way too big. Well, the thumb is supposed to be big because printing, but okay. First line, second line. I don't think I'm going to try and add more. I'm also not going to do the snowflake design on her top, because you can't see that anyway. If people want to have it, they'll just have to paint it on or get one of those actual snowflakes and paste it over there. And you're not gonna see the final anyway. She has a more like gymnastics bathing suit type of magical girl with ribbons on the side. And as you can see, I'm already making the ribbons wider, but that's otherwise they just won't print. Not sure if this is going to be printed. We'll check that soon enough. There's also ribbons on her boots. It's one of the weirdest designs I created for a magical girl outfit, but you know, gonna stick with the classics. Okay, and I need a ruler for this beautiful stuff. 2 is enough. New layer. Show on all layers. Okay, that's the other layer, so that's fine. Her weapon is called the Aurora Scepter. Can I add a second ruler? Let's see what it does. Okay, let's clear the rulers. Because I think I only need this one. Oh, wait. Okay, so it doesn't have the ruler anymore. Okie dokie. Not sure if it's all going to be printable. We'll find out. Don't think this is going to be printable, but we'll find out. We'll have to find out. Oh, missed the spots. Her mother has the opal trident. Mika has the crystal wand, which is actually a staff. Liz has the crystal heart. Liberty has the aurora scepter. Her Feta has the dragon sword. Mocha has the diamond bow. And Derek has the emerald axe. Okay, let's see. How much of the star are we going to see? I am pretty tired, by the way. Yes, I've been drawing for an hour and a half. That makes people tired. Okay. Fingers right. 1, 2, 3. And just a little bit over here. So pretty much only one star is visible, part of star. So what we need to do is, first of all, delete this. Delete this. Then going to make this one bigger. Oh, wrong layer. Okay, and for the star, I'm just going to make it bigger. Wait. Keep aspect ratio. I think this might actually be the easiest solution. Just make the star bigger. Sure, it's not really the design then, but otherwise it's not really printable. I think that should be the easiest solution instead of frustrating the heck out of me. Ooh. Finger and the back sides. So I still need to make it slightly bigger and the pinky bit bigger as well. And I do know that means the pinky gets enormous. But usually it means it gets printed right. Making it even bigger. Almost. How's the pinky? Pinky's fine now. So we only have to do, I think I'm going to trace this because the lines are now way thicker than the 12 that are supposed to be there. So if I'm going to trace it, duplicate layer, minimize you a bit. And with you, I'm just going to delete this. And grab the color, zoom in. Making the lines thinner, and hopefully that's gonna be enough for it all to be printed. Oops. And then let's finish it off, otherwise I'm just not gonna see it. I'm not gonna unsee it, I mean. Hopefully, cross fingers, this is gonna be enough. All right. Yep, stars looking fine, fingers looking fine. This little hole is a hole, which is good. Ribbons are all separate. This little piece not, but yeah, means you have to paint less. It's a bit big of a star, but it works, Okay, so that means I did 6 characters, which is cool. And that's about 1/8 of a year. Still have how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 times 2 is 32 characters still left to be done. So that's enough for today. I'm proud of myself what I achieved. Pat on my shoulder. And hopefully next week I can do a couple more, 6 more perhaps. Pardon me. Thank you for joining me. I do apologize I wasn't paying attention. And I'll be seeing you again maybe tomorrow.